Cody, be faster. Trail is supposed to be one step behind the ball. We don't just get to dictate how quickly we move up and down the court. The players do that for us. With a little physicality in this game. Our first foul is going to determine the tempo. We're going to set the standard. Let's see what you guys take to dictate how we're going to officiate this game. On a three-point make, we're going to go up with both hands like a touchdown. Your signal for three was a little weird. All right, Sam, you got to pick up your rotation here. There we go. Whew. Sam, there's a progression at lead. We want to close down, then we want to rotate across the lane. You just booked it out of nowhere across lead. Our partners don't know how to read that. So we close down, we see that the ball is settled, then we want to make that fast break for the other side of the lane. You were in great position for that foul though. Great job with the rotation. Let's just make it more of a process and less than a spontaneous decision to run across the lane. Also make sure you're communicating with the rest of the crew how many shots are left. Make sure everyone's on the same page. We had Cody and Garrett signal one shot left and no signal from Sam. It's a good get, Sam. On tape. I don't know why it was an offensive unless he pushed off with the arm. There may have been something there I did not see. I like that we took a foul in there. There's a lot of contact to let that pass. I don't know why you have an offensive there though. Cody, head up. I don't know why your posture's so bad. You're so tall. Don't cheat yourself out of angles. Nice dodge there, Sam. Sam, if you need help, whistle and then help. Pointing different ways only confuses everyone involved. address that early. That's really physical post play, a lot of hands, a lot of pushing. Address it early. Cody, get in the mirror. I don't know why you're still calling fouls with your fist straight up. You need to have a side fist. It's the way you call the foul. Things don't have to be so robotic for your mechanics to be crisp. It's just getting in the mirror and being comfortable with the way you move, you operate. You're very long, so the more you try to hammer things out, the more you look like a robot. I didn't notice, but did anyone have a delayed lane violation on that free throw? Because if not, we didn't do our jobs as officials on that free throw. Sam, calm yourself down. All of your moves are very reactive to the situation or the ball. You need to have a better feel for the game. Be more intentional with the way you move on the court. Cody, same thing. Same thing with the fist, my friend. Sam, you're a tiny guy. Try going up with two hands and the stop sign so people can see more of you. You are a very small guy. It's just the way it is. Everything you can do to make yourself bigger and have more presence, you need to find ways to do that. One of them, two stop signs instead of one, makes you look twice as big. Cody, don't be so worried about your hips angling to the basket. When you open up at lead, it tells Trail that you're accepting that play. That's awesome communication for the crew because Trail knows that you're taking care of those things. But when you're constantly switching your hips, it's very confusing as to what you're actually doing there. Sam, we will work on that three-point signal. We will work on it. Cody, you're coming up the floor way too slow for me. You're not helping out whatsoever until the ball is already settled. If there's already been a shot and a rebound, you're screwing your entire crew. Nice get, Garrett. Very nice get. Don't report through players. Oh, you ruined it. Wait for him to clear. Step out a little more. Don't report through his back. Number 1, Yellow, has the worst defense I've ever seen. Thank God he's in the game. Oh yeah. He's a tiny little guy.
So just like judo chopping.
Oh man. Nice rotation, Garrett. Yeah, I never ever do that mechanic. Oh, Cody. All right, we slowed the game down. It was a little chaotic. As long as we get a foul there that's actually there, good job. Nice call, terrible fist. Sam, stand straight up. You're bending down for angles. There's no need to do that. Step up or step down, but never cheat yourself of an angle by bending down.
He anticipated that. It's a good thing he did. Yep.
I see the little bird dog, chicken wing.
The trucker bar. I think that's how I'm going to coin that phrase.
Love it. Good rotation. Don't lean, Sam. Don't lean. Be patient.
I'm sure you guys stand up.
We want to make sure we do our mechanics right every time. Hand up to stop the clock first, then point out of bounds. At least you did it with the right arm. I always confuse myself with the arm. I appreciate the late whistle there, Sam. I appreciate it. Now, is he shooting 2 or 3? Because we never had a preliminary on our 3. We better be shooting 2 because we never signaled a 3. Now 1 shot left, perfect. Sam C's gonna have that. You can put your hand down. You can let him have the subs. When we have 2 hands up, it's very confusing. Which one do we go on? Onto the court at trail when that ball is coming up on the other side of the court. You just need to be closer to plays in general. Either they're on top of you or you aren't even in the same front court as the play. Work on that positioning. Cody, I want everything you do to be sideways. I want your hand up to be sideways, everything. So hopefully you will get in the habit of chopping things sideways, of calling fouls with your fist sideways. It's a habit that you have to break. Because the 3 was so beautiful. Sam, strong whistle. That was a great get. I think you had a good foul before that you didn't get. confidence all the way through. Blow that whistle. He was in legal guarding position. He dropped his arms. At that point, contact's on him.
Looks to grab his whistle out of his mouth.
Sam, if you have a hit, that's something we talked about at lead. 2 players go up. You need to have a more patient whistle on that because you're not supposed to see arms near the rim. If you have a body, it's a completely different call, and lead needs to take that every time. Also, let's work on being stronger at the table. You get a little too close. Your mechanics are very rushed. Slow down and be stronger. Way to get in position for that one, Garrett. I like the patient whistle. I don't think there was too much contact there. Perfect job, Garrett. I like it. All of it. Bodies have hit the floor a couple of times and we haven't whistled anything. If we continue to allow that to happen, they're going to continue to go all over the place. Offensive person had no regard for that defense in front of them. Punch it out. I like it. It could have looked better. Could have looked better. Billy Blank style.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that, Cody. He has the ball, red bodies him, and then he doesn't have the ball. Play consequence, we probably take a foul there, especially considering the fact that yellow's down by 25 points. And the foul count is 3-8. Getting goofy. All right, boys. second half is game management specific. For the most part, our foul selection has not been terrible. Consistency-wise, we may need to look at calling it on both sides. There may be some contact with Reds giving yellow that we're not picking up, but I like the fouls that we've taken. Let's work on positioning, making a smoother rotation at lead, being a little bit more engaged with the play.